Tech Tidbits, the world's #1 online resource for current news and trends in adaptive technology. Hello and welcome to the Top Tech Tidbits podcast for Thursday, October 12th, 2023. My name is Aaron Blasi, and I am the acting publisher for the Top Tech Tidbits publication. The top 5 most clicked tidbits are those 5 adaptive technology news items that have received the most clicks from Top Tech Tidbits readers in the last week. These 5 news items represent the most popular news and trends in adaptive technology today, as voted on by Top Tech Tidbits readers. This podcast brought to you by the Carroll Center for the Blind. The Carroll Center for the Blind is the foremost leader in vision rehabilitation services for individuals confronted by the challenges of vision loss. Established in 1936, the renowned Carroll Center for the Blind has been serving those with vision impairment for over 8 decades and are known nationally as a premier vision rehabilitation center. Located just outside of Boston on a sprawling campus in Newton, Massachusetts, they proudly serve all ages and all stages of vision loss. Learn more today at carroll.org. And at number 5 this week, new NVDA Screen Reader Workshop Series by Hadley. Learn how to use this free computer program to read websites, online documents, and more. Workshops include getting started, customizing how NVDA speaks, useful shortcuts, and everyday tasks. And at number 4 this week, let's get ready for action. How does the action button work on the iPhone 15 Pro? By National Council for the Blind of Ireland. If you have an iPhone, you'll likely be familiar with the left side of the device. 2 volume buttons and a mute switch. What more could one possibly desire, you might ask? Well, on the iPhone 15 Pro, that mute switch is no more. It's been replaced by a third button called the action button. That once familiar left side now feels different. It's got 3 buttons instead of the usual 2 volume buttons and the new action button, which is now the top of the 3. And at number 3 this week, an iPhone on your wrist, 28 tips every Apple Watch owner should know by PC Mag, with commentary by David Goldfield via the Tech VI list. David writes, I am a user and a promoter of the Apple Watch. I believe that it can be a useful, convenient, and for some a necessary and possibly life-saving device. However, I disagree with articles referring to it as an iPhone on your wrist. Here's why. And at number 2 this week, what's new in JAWS, Zoom Text, and Fusion 2024 Public Beta by Freedom Scientific. And at number 1 this week, after the beginning of the year, Gmail will automatically change to its standard view. Some visually impaired users prefer the basic view. As of January 2024, Google is discontinuing the option to display Gmail on your browser in the basic HTML view. A new post in Google's Help Center says Gmail will automatically change to Standard View. Standard View is a richer version of the program, and basic HTML is a simple version useful for slow connections and outdated browsers. In an email, a Google representative acknowledged that the basic HTML view will be disabled beginning in January, saying that those views, quote, were replaced by their modern successors 10+ years ago and do not include full Gmail feature functionality, end quote. And that's the scoop for this week. Links to each of the articles announced today can be found within the transcript below, or atop the newsletter that went out this morning. If you'd like to sponsor, support, or just receive the Top Tech Tidbits newsletter, please visit toptechtidbits.com today. If you'd like to take an even deeper dive into Access information, with weekly editorials, op-eds, and reviews, I encourage you to check out our sister publication, Access Information News. Learn more today at accessinformationnews.com. Until next week, my friends, take care of yourselves and each other.